here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
3 years? What? Anyway, hello there, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to Alan Wake, second episode of the game. Let's see where this will go.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Are you sure you are there? Switch on the coffee maker. Oh, it sure is raining a lot. In a second I will do that. Okay, manuscript. Yeah, let's pick it up. Examine something. The fall of Casey, the things that I want, Alex, Casey, what I can't forget, return to sender. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Well, I did break. Oh, I didn't break. Wait, oh, okay. Hello? Nope, nothing. I mean, no one here. Or here, unfortunately. Where did I come from? Never mind. Let's turn on the radio.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Huh.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Nice desk, actually, but don't mean that. Actually, such a room would be perfect. Just a room for recordings. The dream. Is that a TV? We'll see in a second. Wait, what the heck is that? Yeah, okay, CCTV. Got it. Okay. Switch on the coffee maker. Alright. Let's have a look around the kitchen if anything else is around. Guess not. So yeah.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Okay, I have to go to her. Shouldn't I take the coffee first?
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well,
I'm totally not looking at her booty now. Examine cover mockups. What? Where? What? What? I don't see. I can't examine anything here. What the heck? Is it in my office? This is my office, I believe.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
Didn't you?
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
I'm here.
Alan,
I'm here.
Please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Where?
Please hurry.
Where's the fuse box? Where? Where is the? Oh, there is the fuse. Oh, okay.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I guess she won't be able to finish her
Tell
work.
me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark,
The
I could
clicker?
just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the
Clicker?
monsters away.
Oh,
Really?
Sure.
That brings really bad memories.
Alan.
Dead Space.
It'll help you, too.
Yeah,
I think
nice
Dead Space.
story,
Or
writer
Gears
boy.
4?
You made that up right now.
There were
didn't you?
clickers in one of those.
Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a
No,
liar.
I think it was Gears of War.
Thanks for this.
And sorry for talking when they were talking. Yeah, but clickers were in Gears of War, definitely. Rightfuls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Oh, he stopped talking. Good. That's what I was waiting for. Hey, hey, hey! Wait. Isn't this the one?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The lights will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day.
Pretty sure the one switching the lights there was the one.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
Yes.
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
On camping trip over you haven't been in contact. Whoa. High creep. It definitely features snacks for winning contests. And Mystic Cat.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at
such luck.
stake.
He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
God damn it!
Yeah, it's Mulligan here.
I don't
I'm
like
at
the
Stucky's gas station
goddamn
with
shadows in here.
No sign of him.
Hey!
Wait.
God
Yeah.
damn it! I don't want to be
Located
alone
the
in
brink.
here.
It's here. That's some good
Hey!
news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Okay.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Let's go on the right first.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their dear... Folks, we get this every year.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a...
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh! Hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Again? But
Max.
weren't we
What an
week
airhead.
earlier?
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody.
I'd come here
This
to
is
rent a
not her
cabin
fault.
where I could
She's
wait till
a very
midnight.
nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Okay.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept?
Wait
Are you
here.
high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice,
Do
and
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Poor dog. I hope he will get
If you're having
better.
trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know.
Look,
I
Al,
just don't want any trouble.
you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. Do you hear that from people who end up spending...
Poof!
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Isn't that the same in every other country?
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Yeah. What about ammunition? That's what I'm looking for. Batteries, sure. I had 20, so give me back my batteries. Alright. No, let's keep it on. Has to be sure that bar is okay. No. Somewhere over there, I think.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Great. Just great.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Okay. That wasn't nice. Okay, going here might be a bad idea. Well, whatever.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Have you noticed?
No plan, really.
Someone was there.
Taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now that I think about it, I think that guy from the radio might be connected to all this somehow. Shit. Here we go again. Well, maybe not yet, at least. Oh no. Not possible to turn on the lights? What a shame. Nothing. Basically a waste of time. Right, so the TV works, but the lights don't. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's freaking not blood. But paint. I do not like that sound. Crowd being loud is a bad sign. Right, another house over here. Do not feed wildlife, $100 penalty. That's something I never do, to be honest. Even without the fine. Just this again.
vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Ooh.
Hello?
Help me! Somebody back here! I'm back here! Hey! Please help me! Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Is it weird that I'm worried about the dog more
The only way to
than
make
Rusty?
sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker.
Shit.
There was no way to get the lights back on.
Okay.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
No, you don't! Oh shit.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
What about the doggo? Oh no.
Please don't feed the animals.
Oh no. I'm going to kick their asses now.
Fishing
is only permitted
for those visitors who purchase a park
fishing
license. Obey!
You bitch. You are being down.
No! Never! Two bears and wolves never approach any other closer than
25 yards.
That's my feeling. Never leave your pet
unattended. Against the law.
To remove any natural objects or historical This includes even human or even sanctuaries.
How's he still standing? Come! I'm ready for what you've done to Silly dog, I will not forgive here. Oh yeah. Rest in peace, poor doggo. Those bastards.